Huh. You know, I didn't know he had unique animations for waiting with the Aku Aku. That is news to me. I wonder how many are in here. Let's check. Probably none. Oh, actually, yeah, this just goes over here. So it does nothing. But hello and welcome back. So I did learn, or rather relearn, that I have a function in this game that I completely forgot about. But you can sprint. Like, I totally forgot about that entirely. I think that's also a function you get, like, by beating the game. The ability to go fast. Wait. Forgot I need to load. Because annoyingly in this game, it doesn't properly reload everything in every level, even though there's no reason not to, really. It only places things back in a level, that are on their own at least, if you completely reload the game. Which is weird. Definitely one of those game design choices where feels like just an oversight. They probably didn't want something weird happening, but like I don't know. When you exit a level, shouldn't it come back? But nope. You have to load the whole game, and this is probably the fastest way to get lives. I've saw people say like, nah, just play the first level over and over again, but like that, even with sprint, that takes a while. You have to also like capture, well, not really capture, but you have to gather the apples and everything, and that's work. Hello, Reborn. Are you ready for death? I thought I was gonna die, for sure. 26. Guess how many lives I have to get? The answer is too many. I don't know why they gave us these 4 save slots. I don't have anyone that would use them.
Hello.
No, I don't believe that there is any cheat code for it. I could be wrong. I haven't checked. Nope. And hello, Trona. Hope you're having a good day. I don't know why I paused the game. It's not like the time matters. It also just turns off the music. My cheat code is speed, though. But, you know, obviously the E's are 3s. Wouldn't be a cheat code otherwise. Like how one of these... I did look up, like, what's the best way to get lives? Hey, speed. And one of them was listed as a Crash Bandicoot 1 unlimited lives exploit. It's like, guys, it's not an exploit. Because there's that one level that has like 20 lives in a line, and you can just go there, and then load the game, and then do it again. Like, that's not an exploit. That is fully intended. Like if I said using the warp pipes in Mario Brothers was cheating. Look at this cool exploit that gets me from level 1 to level 8. You've never seen a game like this. At the time, that was true. But we're getting one achievement today, and then I'm gonna go back to the Stormy Ascent and cry. No, it does not sound like fun. And hello, Sanosuke. Hope you're having a good day. Ow. I didn't come up with a topic to talk about while I was doing all this mumbo jumbo. That's good. Ow. Wonder if I get anything for shooting that Sphinx. I saw someone mention in one level you do get something. Nope. Would you get a fruit bazooka if you had the option? It cannot be modified to shoot actual rockets, only fruit. I guess... I don't know, because coconuts count as fruit, right? Getting hit with a coconut with any sort of force is a pain. I guess you'd have good alternatives. Although I believe Wumpa Fruit are real. I don't know if they're called Wumpa Fruit, but... Whoop. Oh yeah, it's mildly subtle, but... If you don't remember this game's storyline, they found the power to travel through time with Entropy or something, who whatever his name is. I didn't load, did I? I did not. Did I? I wasn't paying attention. I was reading. But they went back in time with Entropy, I think. I think that's his name. And they rewrote history. I did not. Okay, didn't think so. And I barely lived. I'm not completely crazy. did forget, but I realized I forgot. I remembered that I never did anything. What? Unlock a new path by earning the blue gem elsewhere. But I don't need it. I definitely don't need it. Look at how fast I can go. Why didn't Crash ever team up with Sonic? They're clearly comparable in speed. Not really. Flowing around at the speed of sound. Oh, we're halfway there. Living on a whoa. All this to get one trophy. I'm sure there's probably a better area, but this is the only one I could find, and I'm too lazy to look it up. But this game doesn't really have that many loose lives, you know? It gives you all these gimmicky things, but there's not really any lives just hanging out. I guess if they really wanted to use the time travel thing, they could have done a Sonic Generations thing and had us replay old levels. But most of these are relatively new. But come on, making a game all about playing the same levels that were popular years ago? Who would ever do that? That'd never sell. Especially if they released it in some sort of trilogy thing. Like, who would buy that? Can't believe I only have one platinum. I have the sprint function. Although I probably forgot about it. Whip. Only some of the good levels. Wonkier physics. No game would do that. No self-respecting game designer would ever do that. Whoop. You know, what they should do instead is make a sequel while the first one's still being played. And just basically ignore making the game from the ground up and just make it from the same engine. But throw in a bunch of bugs and say it's a sequel. Because it has new characters that could have been released on a patch. In fact, while you're at it, just fire your entire development team, so you don't need to pay them anymore, because you don't need them. The game's already done. No, bad monkey. This is tedious. but we're getting there. At the very least, I have the autosave, so I don't have to save and load and save and load. I can just load. Dang it. Can't just jump back in. I have to press the stupid button. I don't know which Hitman I've played. Hitman's funny, though. Also, when did Hitman 2 come out? Because that was more acceptable back in the day. When, you know, you couldn't patch things in. Oh no, is there more than one? I mean, realistically, that's a series that cannot end until there's at least 47 games. That has to be in their contract. I'd put it in the contract. Like, copyright does not end unless we make 47 games. Tuck, you were right. I don't know if I played a newer one. Yeah, makes sense. Goodbye, monkey. You know there's 4 monkeys there. But how many are there in total? And Hitman's one of those series where, like, it looks funny, but I suck at sneaking. So they never super appeal to me. I always go for the assassination builds, and then I fumble around or get impatient and blow myself up. For the sake of having 47, I would say mobile games count, but collections do not. Because collections are just the same game. Just, you know, updated. 11. Well, that's a little less than 47, but it's getting there. Yeah, the first one is Agent 47. Codename 47. That is his thing. But that means they started with the ending. I'm gonna miss being able to sprint. The worst part is I've already got all the golds in this. Because this was my favorite one. So, like, I don't need to do it. There's only one stage left in this game. Of course, we do have to do that one, but I have to get the gems first. Is there any sneaky games that you prefer over all the others? Obviously, my choice is Skyrim. Sneaky Archer is the only way to play that game. Even if you go ultimate, the ultimate wizard thing, you're always thinking in the back of your head, like, I could just shoot this guy with an arrow. I don't know if I've ever played a Metal Gear game. Not even the swooshy swashy sword one. Oh. Oh, I forgot to activate the death counter. Death on this was bound to happen. Yeah, I've seen it played. It seems like a lot of silly fun, but... And it plays like, all those, like, dodge perfectly games. And then you just mash buttons. Platinum games, that's what I was thinking of. They might have even been the developer, I don't know. Yeah, I never got into Metal Gears, cause... Well, I don't know... They were the developer, okay. I don't know exactly when the first one came out, but... It probably did not appeal to me. Yeah, it makes sense. It is, like, the only one in the series I can think of that's like that. Which, you know, makes it better, in a way. You know, more unique. This is real annoying. I'm gonna be one life away from 99 because I fell down one time. I would have been at 99 exactly. 99 lives on the wall. Yep. Or no, maybe not. No, I would have been at 98. Either way. So good. I'm not completely cursed. I mathed wrong. I'm only getting 4. So I might just do a different level. Instead of loading again. But loading would be easier. Oh yeah, and I brought up the subject of sneaky games, but I don't know of a sneaky game off the top of my head. Skyrim was a joke. I know I did play that Goblin game once, but we didn't get too far into that. I'm looking at my list right now, but I don't even have any sneaky games installed except for that Goblin one. Like, with the Hitman I did play, I wasn't good at it because I would just walk right in front of someone and be confused at why they were like, hey, you're not supposed to be here. Like, what are you talking? I'm dressed as the waiter and I'm in the kitchen getting food. Why can I not be here? A stitch in time saves 99. We did it. Oh. Oh. That was the only one I was missing from the main game. So hey, there's a platinum. Because the only level left in here is the DLC level, and that level, doesn't count for those specific achievements. Oh, hey, we did it. Now to cry. Maybe? I don't know. It's been years since I played it. Can already feel my muscles telling me that I should go back. I should retreat. I should descend, not ascend. I'd play as Coco, but I feel like that would throw me off even more. But we did it. 2 achievements unlocked. I already miss the movements of 3. And I'm already dead. That's a good sign. Like, I don't know if it's just my brain, but it feels like they have a different weight to them. You know, not having the ability to sprint is also an issue, but that's a different one. That's a different kind of issue. Like, I don't have that ability in the second one either. Although you do have sliding, and that's fun. Sliding is definitely... Whoops. The thing they implemented the best in those games. That was scary, but I did it. So shut up, brain. Alright, here we go. Moment of truth. I did it too early. We were off the cycle. Gonna cry. Well, I was kind of just gonna hover there, but it didn't work. Oh, if I had spun, it probably would have worked. Nope. You know what? I am just gonna kill that guy real quick. There, I did the thing. That saves a second, probably. I don't know, I didn't time it. Every fiber of my being hates this. Ow. So, how are all of you doing? I can't think of sneaking around anymore. Does this qualify as sneaking? Probably not. Pretty sure Cortex knows we are here. I died. I couldn't jump for some reason. Oop. What to talk about? I don't know. I can only think of upsetting topics. I briefly was thinking about power scaling and how that's lame. Ooh. Yep, welcome back. This is the pain that never ends. Because I never win! You know, the power scaling thing came up briefly. I think at the end of the last stream we did this. But it's an issue a lot of shows seem to have. Yeah. I guess if you just keep amping everything up, it's hard to keep things at the same level. It's also an issue I have with the latest One Piece stuff that's happening in the anime. They're using a lot of the default, like, Dragon Ball Z sound effects for all the power-up stuff, which is really funny. And they look very well done, but it's very distracting to hear. You know, like the Kamehameha charge effect. Whenever they use their hockey now. And they have like big glowing auras and everything. Which, you know, like they sometimes do that, but One Piece isn't really powering up to that extent. Oh, I missed it. It's not far off from that point. You know, One Piece had a thing where they crossed over with one show and Dragon Ball. You know, Luffy has met Goku. But I don't know if he could fight Goku. Not to bring that up. I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna... Oh, they still make those? I thought that was just a one-off. I don't really trust Sanji in that series. I'm also surprised to hear the Food Wars is even still, you know, going on. Food Wars felt like GX, you know, Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. Like, the main character's cool, and he has the cool techniques. He learns a new thing, and then he wins. And that's the show. Oh, dang it. Jumped too early. It is a lot of time, but if I miss the cycle... And I need the Aku Aku for the end. Look, I'm not aiming for perfection. I'm aiming for gold. Granted, this will probably get me a sapphire. With me waiting. Oh. But if I manage to get to that scientist before... and make the jump without having to wait for him to throw stuff, then I can get that without using the Aku Aku. Whoop. I never saw Toriko, if that's how you say that. I think he like hunts monsters for meat or something. some sort of like monster hunter. Oh. I can't miss it now, because I just wasted a lot of time making that. Oh, you know what they should do? A crossover with Food Wars and Dungeon Mishi? No point if I can't even keep the stupid mask. Mishi? Meshi? One of the two? Where it's literally all about cooking dungeon monsters and eating them. How can you make that into a gourmet meal? Who knows? But you can. Oh, okay, got him. No, why every time? Doing the sickest jumps around. They are practically in the ER as we speak, but I can't land on anything. I could quarantine these jumps and they wouldn't be able to do anything. Yeah. Oh, I hesitated, but maybe it won't matter. It didn't matter. Okay. I can make that jump, even if I have to go when he's doing stuff. I just gotta make sure he doesn't hit me in the face. Oh, come on. I was trying to just run normally, but he had to build up speed. Oop. Ooh, that was close. Scared. Nope, 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 nope. Dang it. He got me. I should have waited. Oh well. And I'm dead. I saved myself briefly, but not enough. Hello, P. Hope you're having a good day. Thanks again for posting the hype emote. I do wonder where that's from. If I'm using someone else's emote, I apologize. I mean, obviously I am. I didn't make it. But I'll probably never meet that person, and they'll never know me, so... And for those that don't know, the hype emote is what Sapphire sees as the emote OP actually posted for some reason. She's been trying to update, but it doesn't go through, and I don't know what to do. I should probably invest in another chatbot, but I have to like put everything over there, and that's just... ugh. It's a pain. That was terrifying. I shouldn't be alive. I definitely should have fallen to my death. Every time. Well, I did not mean to do that. Didn't mean to do that either. It's probably some internal Twitch code, and it's pulling the wrong number in order to display the right emote. Because some emotes don't display, they just get image not found. But there are others, like that one, where they just shuffle them. So probably an issue with how the thing is displaying the actual chat. Some internalized processing. I don't know, I'm not a doctor. But most Twitch things are just like 111013725 or whatever. Like, that's the image. Good job. And it's probably getting 3.8 instead of 3.5 or something. I don't... I'm just spitballing ideas, though. From my very minimal knowledge of how programming works. Dang it. Oh well. I always lose it anyways. And I lost it. And I died. I didn't jump. That was the issue. Ow. Didn't actually hurt, but ow. I'm sure it was audible.com. Sponsor now for your chance for a rewards card. What? That was my bad. I got impatient. I can't blame the game. I can still blame gravity. Gravity's always on the table for the blame game. But I can't blame the game or anything else except the player. The player being me. I can blame me. No, it's still on the table, just, you know, on the underside of the table. It's weird like that. Although the underside becomes the upper side when it's flipped, but... And technically when it's spinning, it's on both sides. I don't know, would you rather have something on the table or under the table? I feel like either Answer is weird. That was scary. Dang it. But that's also a skip rather than the invincibility frame I've been going for. Dang it. We were at 11:01 when I started. Technically 1,010 or whatever. But I died while gathering lives. But I got a platinum. True, though I can't relate too much on the chords because we have dogs. And they like to eat things. We often catch them with things they should not have. Someone left a package of those little biscuit things. On the table, and I found Luna just holding them right in front of her face. Like, I can explain? They fell down. I was picking them up. Definitely more than 5. I'll look in a second. 13. Not counting a few attempts where I restarted because I missed something at the beginning. Oh, I'm hitting that spike. You know, when I jump down here. That's annoying. Whoa. Why? I was just trying to get the thing. Things are off now, I think. But it's fine. Gonna cry. Bum, 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 bum. Well, I have to do this without any invulnerability. Wish me 1,000 piles of luck. Just have to be careful. I was not careful. That was extremely reckless. Dang it! I was too far to the right. I panicked. Big issue with chords is that the dogs tend to, think that that's where they're supposed to use the bathroom. Not to be too gross, but we had one cord that was still plugged in, and when I touched it, I felt a shock go through my arm. Was not touching the metal. So I unplugged that. But they do like to chew on loose cords, and then just... I don't know. I feel like at one point they're probably gonna shock themselves and learn their lesson, but I don't really want them to shock themselves. That's how I learned my lesson, though. To not touch the metal part. And I'm dead. Too early. I mean the metal part of a plug. Like, remember I grabbed one? I was plugging something in, and I was trying to straighten up the plug while I plugged it in, like a dummy. And, you know, I'll never do that again. I miss one jump. And the world comes crumbling down. You'd think Coco would be the best choice because she's a time traveler. And could just come back with, like, all of the abilities from Warped. But no! Not allowed. We want to keep the game authentic. It's authentically bad. Not really. The game's okay. It's just really hard. And not in a, like, super tedious way. It's just a lot of very perfect positioning, and I'm no good at that. You've seen me play games. I'm only good if there's invulnerability frames. I do kind of miss Gungeon. I know I still have one achievement left on that, but... like, I'm not gonna go for it. Because I'm pretty sure it's just... get everything. And that's work. Probably a faster way to do that part, but I'm scared. Ugh. I don't know where to jump on that one. Why? Why? Why can't the speed just have checkpoints? I know, it would ruin the entire point, but... you know, what's the point of a knife if you don't use it? You have to ruin that point. Otherwise, it becomes pointless. I am still using the same PS4 controller that has a broken D-pad thing, so I'm using the stick at the moment. Which is how I have been doing this, but... Yep. No. Like, I could probably jump on that, like, right away and get in there, but I'm scared and bad. Yes, I'm still using Ace Saints. PS4 controller. It was given to me by good old Saint Dane the dog. Who had a rough life, but was always a blessing when he was around. And he loved Danishes. Oh, that was annoying. You know, I don't know if I've really had a Danish before. Or met a Danish. That is not what I meant to do. I was just getting my bearings back, game. I also kind of figured I'd fall, but nope. I don't trust it. What? It pushed me. Instead of landing on it, it pushed me. There's also a platform below me. I shouldn't have died. Well, whatever. It's fine. I've fallen from greater heights. Yeah, sorry, I'm no good with words. Hope you enjoyed your free lore drop on my PS4 controller. It's gonna be sad when I have to get rid of it. But I don't really know any good deals. A lot of the official ones are like, yeah, pay $60. Like, do I really need to? Well. I get their high-end technology, but... Back in my day, the Mad Cats were live, and they were $14.99. Dang it. And they were garbage. But we could still buy an official for $20. And, you know, those were okay. I don't actually remember how much a controller was. I know I had a lot of unofficial ones, though, which are gone now. Okay. Dang it. Could not jump fast enough. Honestly, if an Underlord was like, hey, I'll let you escape the demon world if you just beat this level's gold rank or even platinum rank. Actually, I don't know if this game has platinum for this one. I don't recall seeing... Oh, wait, no. I wouldn't have. I was thinking of the speedrun thing I've seen, and yeah, of course I wouldn't see their relic. It doesn't show it twice. I don't really trust Logitech. I have one Logitech thing right now, which is the camera that I'm not using. And, like, it's not terrible, but every other Logitech thing I've had is broken in some weird way. What? I didn't even know I could fall down there. Never done it before. That's kind of weird, because I feel like every other area like that has put invisible walls around it, so I couldn't do that. So nope, not that one. And of course I had to find the one spot. Well, anything can surpass a Mad Cat's. Even Mad Cats could surpass Mad Cats. Don't think about that one, though. I did not jump! I think I had a mouse, and I had a keyboard, and I think a headphone set, and they all just kind of broke down after a month or two. Probably longer than that, but it felt like a month or two. Dang it. Why must I do this? Why must I fight gravity? It'll always win. Wow! Yeah, we were briefly talking about it, but do you have a favorite game for sneaking around, OP? I couldn't really think of any. I think I mostly snuck around in Skyrim. And other games are usually too difficult for me. Yeah, a game that mostly focuses on stealth stuff. Like Hitman, Metal Gear, Skyrim if you have a bow. I guess Fallout also qualifies in the same realm, and I stuck around a lot on that one. Can't really recall if I did anything effective with sneaking around. I guess Horizon is probably the one I have the most fun sneaking around, but that's mostly just to see how ridiculous Aloy's attacks are. Let me do a triple backflip and snap your neck. Could just, you know, hit you with my spear, but no. That's not cool enough. Not very effective on machines, though, oddly enough. Or sometimes too effective. That good enough? No. I was too slow. I never played any of those. I remember liking seen Phantom Pain. That was the one where you, like, go around and grab people and parachute them off to become your servants. More or less, right? As much as I liked watching it, it didn't really appeal to me to play. Because I knew I would just go around and collect everything. No. Losing that 5 seconds is not worth it. I had the feeling. Wow! I could never get a solid answer on if Death Stranding was actually good or not. From what I could tell, no. Yeah, same. I prefer it being fun over, like, the main thing you have to do. Like in Horizon, where you can just go full on, like, I've got a robot machine gun and I'm not afraid to use it if you really want to. You know, if you happen to find one. Or, you know, summon a giant overridden machine to just do your dirty work for you. Pain, suffering, cows. Well, that's good. If it was an enjoyable experience, then it's good enough. Because there's definitely some games that aren't good and aren't enjoyable. And there's some games that are good, but aren't enjoyable. Kirby's one of them. Forgotten Lands or whatever. It's a good game, but it's not fun. At least for me. Well, that's pretty good. Assuming you're not a crazy platinumer. Fast enough. Good enough. I don't know if that was perfect, but it was good enough. Also, sorry if I called you crazy. But dang it, there are some platinum games where that's not worth it, but people still do it. I didn't want to continue that one. I hate losing my masks to nothing. You can make this one faster, but I don't know how. I don't know the spin mechanic that they'd like to do. I never beat Sekiro either. But I also haven't beaten Elden Ring, so... I wasn't huge on Sekiro, so that's why I dropped it, but I did enjoy Elden Ring to a certain extent, but that was scary. I was on the edge of the platform and my seat. Good enough. I thought I was gonna hit that spike. Nope, still hit it. Dang it. Ah. Oh, come on. Died anyways. Yeah, a lot of the secret movies required a lot of weird stuff. I don't remember if they required you to do all of Mirage Arena, though. 3 times. I think with most of them, at least in before achievements were really a thing, I hate games. I just beat it on proud mode or critical mode and like called it a day. You know, for 1 and 2, I mean. Yeah. I don't think so either. None of the other secret movies are super impactful. I mean, the armor stuff for Birth by Sleep was cool. But it also instantly gets you disappointed because you get to Birth by Sleep and you're like, where are the capes? Darn PSP couldn't handle it. Oh, jeez. Gotta go fast. Well, that didn't really save any time, but it was cool. Ah. I don't recall a second one. I only recall the other side, other story. Ah. Dang it. Ah, I hate everything. Hate gravity. Hate spikes. Hate gravity propelled by spikes. I have to be magnetized or cursed in some way. No one else can get spiked as much as I do. See what I mean? Is that the one where they were on the dark beach or whatever? I don't remember. All of them kind of blur together a little bit. Did they ever explain why Riku got his form back when the moon exploded in 2? I think they just kind of pass it off as anything could happen. At least that's what I vaguely recall Mickey saying. Ow, I didn't jump. That sounds right, but that also sounds like a thing that was just for normal mode. But there might have been one for the final mix that I don't recall. Tired. Tired of falling. Tired of being impaled. We haven't even gotten close to the end in this entire stream. Yep. Oh yeah, I never had Final Mix either. I remember being so annoyed that it was Japanese only. I was like, but I want to see all this cool stuff. Who's guy in black cloak? Somebody has to be making these scenes up. I didn't have them in my game. Still hit it. That's fine. Oh boy. I knew it! The cycle was off. So they weren't actually lined up to where I could jump to them. Just make them on a universal timer. I'm also pretty sure they're like right beside where I am. There's just a giant invisible wall preventing me from going there. Could say I'm stranded with death. I'm sorry, I don't know. I genuinely don't remember. I only remember another side, another story, and there's one where there's like a guy talking to someone else on a beach. And they say words and then the words come up on their own black screen. Hello, Pika. Yep. We never left. We'll be here forever. Don't say that. Crash will blow himself up just to spite you. Why? It was not the run. You cursed me. 90% the run. All of them are 90% the run. Kind of surprised I can't just jump off here. Uh-huh. Yeah, trailers and stuff don't have the same level of mystery as they used to. Because, you know, they're trying to sell a thing. Oh, no. I gotta make sure I don't get hit then. I might just take the slow route. Nope, never mind. I agree. But they feel like they have to show you the whole thing in order to sell it now. I assume we're not. It comes out this year, doesn't it? In just a few months. We'll probably get one next to release, but... It comes out in October. Well, honestly, I kind of hope they're just trying to keep everything a secret. Oh, November? Oh, that was October. And, you know, I'm all for them keeping stuff secret. You know, the previous games didn't really leave anything up to the imagination. Granted, they've already revealed the legendaries, which looks silly. But all of the legendaries kind of look silly. I think I missed the cycle. Oh, I didn't. I guess the secret of that one is just go for it. Well, I have to get Violet. Because violets are blue. What did I hit? Yeah, that's fair. Like, I've gotten most of the Pokemon games just to play Pokemon games, but I've never been a very competitive person, and the Dynamax, Gigamax, whatever stuff, like, that was fun a few times, but kind of fell off after the third giant island Snorlax I fought. But doesn't this one have, like, full kinda co-op or something? I don't remember. Been a bit since I've seen the trailer announcement thing. If you didn't know, they did have a trailer where they showed the legendaries. So, you know, that should probably tell you which one to get. Pick your favorite legendary. You'll kill the other one. I think they both look silly, so... No, that was the second trailer. The announcement trailer just showed the starters, I think. Yeah, I'm sorry, I never play Mario Kart. I'm no good at racing games. We've also been having a lot of trouble finding cooperative games to play. Like, I have a few, but I don't know how to get the Dolphin thing online play to work. And also, a lot of them are dumb. Yep, I'm no good with Smash either, and... Okay, I got stuck on a wall. And, the multiverse game that just came out, or whatever, that everyone's been yapping about. Like, it's just Smash, but with other characters that aren't just from video games. But a lot of co-op games are just party games, which can be fun, but you can only play those so many times. The new Mario Party was also disappointing. It's not even new, it's just a collection, but... Like, they haven't released any updates for that, as far as I can tell. The most fun I've seen people have with that game is playing to lose. Yeah, there's Golf with Friends, that's a good one. Well, I messed that up. We'll take the hit, I don't care. I'll take the hit, I don't care. I tried something new, it didn't work. Golf with Friends? Yeah. That's on Steam. You basically are just playing mini golf. And it's okay. I've only really played it once with Dot, and then she never talked to me again. Oop. Come on. You know, these old men. There are a few party games I'd love to play again, but a lot of party games suffer from... Like, the person who owns the game and knows the game is gonna win. Or they're just very limited in number. Or dumb. You know, the game I'm thinking of is Dokapon. Yeah, Dokapon Kingdom we go! Like, that game is dumb. Oh, luck, yeah. But it's a lot of stupid fun once it gets rolling. I just have to, like, subdue the urge to be evil. Because no one wants to play it. I've tried, Trona. They always say no. Plus, we'd have to get, like, to play it comfortably. And not with all of Tabletop's wonky physics. We would have to get the Ubisoft version of it, and that version is garbage. And crashes constantly from what I have heard. I think you also have to unlock the dog, and that's not allowed. Ugh, they have a monopoly for everything. I don't even know why. Like, who's making these at this point? Actually, better question, who's buying them? Is there an avid Monopoly collector out there? Oh, should have jumped. I guess if it exists, there's a collector for it. Oh, cheese waffles. I hate... Yeah, I knew I'd die. And not having windows is an issue in itself. I've seen multiple Disney ones for Monopoly. Pretty sure last time I went to Walmart, I saw Monopoly Villainous, and it's just all the villain women of the Disney universe. You know, Ursula, some dragon lady who's never been important. Animal Crossing? Tom Nook better be on that box. Better have that monocle and top hat. Or just a monocle, because you can't trust him. Tom Nook would put his face on every dollar. Of course Isabel's on it. She's the fan favorite at this point. VR chat's on fire because they added an anti-cheat? Why would that matter? Were people cheating? How do you cheat on a VR chat? Yeah, if it affects mods, that makes sense. Well, that sounds like a headache to deal with. Good thing I don't have a VR system and have no intention of getting one anytime soon. What would I even do with it? Company monopoly. I don't remember which company owns Monopoly either. I mean, Ubisoft has the rights to make their video game, for sure. They own a lot of board game stuff. They even own Life. Like, I've seen that on Steam. They own Life. I think they own Wheel of Fortune. They own Sorry. I think. I feel like there was another one, another big one that they own, and they made a bad PC port of it. Because that's what it is, a port. There's no real interesting changes. It's just the board game, but you have to wait for loading times, and you can unlock dogs. I waited because I'm lame. Why does that keep happening? Do you, Hasbro? Why does he make silly noises? I mean, I'm not even really sure if they qualify as human. Pretty sure they're all robots, as previously discussed. God dang it. Well, there went that time save. It's all gone. Down the drain. Why did that not pop out? Definitely should be dead. Definitely am dead. Well, as far as we've gotten. Yeah, they have monopolies they shouldn't actually have, but everyone's like, no, no, it's fine. They don't really have a monopoly. Look, they just have all of these no competition contracts between each other. Yeah, that's a monopoly. No, other people own it, just not in that area. Yeah, that's monopoly. What? No, it's different. Logic doesn't work in the law. I found that out the hard way in Phoenix Wright. Yeah, I know. I don't know how to get past that part anyways, though. The one with the two moving platforms. Oh yeah, I know how we've been going through the Mega Man games and everything. That was terrifying. But I don't know if I ever want to touch Mega Man Legends. Not because it's Mega Man Legends, but because at this point, I'm scared if I do, it'll get a Legacy Collection released. Dang it! One frame off. Every time. Or, you know, the second I start considering it for real, they'll put it on the N64 collection on the Switch. Which does have some silly ones. I've considered going back to Banjo-Kazooie, but... Wow. Well, if it was a port, I don't know if they'd put it on the Switch. Nintendo's weird about stuff like that. Just... let me beat the thing, please. Why do the cycles have to be off? I didn't do anything different. Man, I only really saw Kieran play it, and I think I fell asleep. Because it was very late when he was playing it. So, I only really recall the face. And vaguely the Pog box. Why? I Alt F4. Would there be any problems with that? Got stuck on a wall again. And it shoved me into the spikes. Got stuck on a wall again, but that's okay. Didn't really lose any time. I gave up on that. I just gave up on trying to dodge that. Because I can't do it. Oh, come on. What is with this one? I guess I'm just jumping too early? I don't know. Feels like the cycle's way off. But I'm also just dumb, so who knows? Oh great, they're alternating. I don't know what causes that either. Like sometimes they just decide, yeah, we're gonna alternate, you know, the more casual approach. But that also makes this one wrong. So I can't get on it in time. Yep, I could feel that one. And hear it. You actually tell that he doesn't spawn in and start doing stuff until you get close to the stairs. Beep 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 beep. Random is not here right now. Please leave a message after the beep. But hello, Mimikyu. Hope you're having a good day and not going insane. Get out of here, old men. Why didn't I jump? I pressed the button. Of course, the controller might actually be going bad, who knows? Doesn't really feel like it when it comes to the jumps, but... doesn't feel like it's dropping any. We hit 1,000 deaths last time, so... Yep, I mean, I haven't ordered a new one yet. But it's just one button. It is still the same controller, though. What is happening? Why is he just clipping through the thing? That makes one person in the world that loves this level. But, you know, I'm glad you're enjoying the very gray and dreary level design. I'm just not gonna focus. Maybe that'll make a difference. Like, maybe I'm trying too hard. If I just go by pure muscle fibers, I'll still die. Time to cheat. Nope, I cheated in the wrong direction. I cheated just to lose. Oh, come on. It's a well-designed level in the grand scheme of things. It's just got really hard to pinpoint issues. Like, sometimes things just don't really work as they're supposed to. And other things are just so, like, perfectly timed where if you make a mistake, you'll die. And, you know, I'm kind of allergic to the whole not dying bit. I did see someone made Tetris in Mario Maker, so that's fun. I have no idea how they did it, but it works. Definitely on the level design thing of like, guys, just hire him already. So, or them. Okay, first try. And really, the level on its own isn't that difficult. It's just the aspect of having to go fast that's difficult. You know, please ignore the streams where it took me many tries to go through that, and I mistimed it because I'm dumb. Very unforgiving level. That's kind of the big issue. But that's Crash in general. Thought for a second that used up my mask, but nope. I just jumped on his hand and he died. Whoops. Sorry. But these boots were made for crashing, and that's just what they'll do. One of these days, these boots will hop on top of you? Or on top of the death panel. I guess if I go too fast on the spinny part, then I'm technically early for the platform that comes out. Scary. First time I've done that in a while. At least crashes in an auto jumper. That would be real annoying. If this was Zelda rules and every time you got near a ledge, he would jump. Oh yeah, speaking of Zelda though, thanks to the decomp files, people are making more ROM hacks and stuff, which is neat. I watched a video ZFG put out of one called Indigo, and he was able to make the people who made it are able to make new actors, which is not usually a thing you could do. But he was able to make those, like, light up block puzzles. You know the ones. The ones that are in, I think, the Oracle games. And I think one in Awakening. Maybe two. That sounds familiar. You know, that wasn't a thing for Ocarina of Time. Well, we're down to nothing, and which means I'm doomed. Oh well, might as well try. Had to stop on that one because I went too far. But the reason I also brought it up is because they made a new set of items, and one of the items was the Rock's Feather. You know, the power to jump. Something that doesn't exist in 3D Zelda till, like, what, Breath of the Wild? Might have been in a previous one and I just forgot. You used to need feathers for that stuff. Now Link can just do it. I'm gonna die. Alright. I don't know how to do this part, but I'm gonna loosen up my wrists a little bit. Okay. Nope. And I died. That's why I want the mask, because then I can just jump over that. I guess I have to hold on the thing and jump as it goes in, if I manage to make it back there, without cutting off my hands. Why was that one slow? I don't understand. Like, sometimes the game just throws itself off cycle and I don't understand. And there's also the thing where someone made Portal in Nintendo 64 hardware, which is neat. And it shows what could have been possible. But I assume most of them probably need some sort of coding process that wasn't really available back then. But I don't know. I'm not a programmer. But it is always neat seeing people make games inside games. The idea of that always appealed to me, but I never got into it. I really wanted to make games in Warcraft 3 when I was younger, and I messed with the level editor a lot, just none of it ever clicked for me. And I didn't have any friends, period. But no, I just didn't have any friends that were also into making maps. Nope, still got me. Oh, come on. Gonna die here. Doop, 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 doop. I jinxed myself on death so I wouldn't die. Just one frame away from safety. Of course, I'm not counting or anything in my head. I'm just going like, yep, this seems right. Pure instinct. Sadly, my instincts are not very keen on keeping me alive. Great. Oh no, I lost it. Whatever will I do? Oop. I died. Completely off cycle, of course. I guess the issue isn't that it's loading in a weird way, it's that they never really bothered timing it. It seems like when it starts hitting that other cycles, when it gets desynced from itself. I don't know if anything I've been saying for the past 30 minutes has made any sense to anyone, but... I don't know why I spun to kill that man. I haven't spun to kill that man in like 200 deaths. It just seemed like the right thing to do that time. I don't know why. Had enough of getting his hair on my shoes, I guess. This is the last attempt, so you know it's the one. Okay. He just decided to get pushed off that time. I guess the other issue is I don't feel like I'm learning anything. Well, I'm dead. Okay, this is the last attempt. Because that was just me being impatient. I should have waited. And the only thing I'm learning is that I'm impatient. I may not be a doctor, but I have much impatience. Don't like that old man. No reason for him to exist. Time wasters in my time trial? I don't know what you could be talking about. I wasn't sure I'd make that one. Dang it. I think I didn't land on that spike. I would have been very sad. Sorta like that. Now I'm very sad, because it was already here. What? Ah. Well, I'm done. I don't think I can handle this anymore. There. I wanted him to get a kill. But I didn't want to lose life. Well, thanks for joining me for the extra stream, but I'm done. We got 2 achievements. So I did something today, probably. In some dimension. But I think next time we'll probably go to Spyro or something, just to take a break from this. But hope you all have a good night. I will probably see you tomorrow for something. Maybe a new game, maybe more Horizon. I don't know. Tell me what you think in the comments below. On Discord, too. Anywho, bye for now.